Put it away, put it away, put it away now. Oh, it's another week. What's this thing? It's a bunch of cardboard. You can go buy it. It's shiny. You like it. You play with it. You collect it. We have it. You want it. And you get it. You go to this website, pandorasdeckbox.com. You can save 5% on your first order with the promo. The code, you type it in, eat, ship, and die. That's the name of this vlog thing. Or you can scan the QR code, whatever. Every week we talk about a little bit of the Magic news, the Pokemon news, any other TCG that might be relevant. We talk about the news, but more importantly, it's like a business vlog. We talk about our business. We're talking about what we're doing, what we're ordering. And if you've been watching the last few weeks, we're starting a brick and mortar. We got a distro club. It's a free trial right now. Listen up. Here's some news. Magic news. Tarkir prices have absolutely skyrocketed. It's unsealed. The singles aren't crazy, but the sealed collector boosters are bonkers. Just totally wild. Demand's insane. It turns out people like real Magic. People like dragons. People like not SpongeBob in their Magic. So it hit $400 a couple days after launch, and then it dropped down to like $380. It's a lot of money. These things were like, $197 if you pre-ordered them. And we got them for sale. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're watching this, I'm shooting it Friday night. It's late. I'm gonna edit it Saturday. I got a lot of shit going on Saturday. Hopefully it'll be out Saturday. The website's not actually open right now because we're moving. We've got a brick and mortar, like I said. I can't process orders if it's packed and shit. It's not packed right now. Listen, we want to process your orders timely. If Monday, the 21st? Monday, April something, 20th, in the week of the 20s. All right, no tangents. The store will be back and you can buy the products, and we're gonna have I have made a price. I told you last week I made a pricing script that goes and compares market, and then it makes us a little cheaper than market. So I think it's gonna be like 5% under market, because I was thinking about 10%, and I was like, on a $380 box, that's like $340. It's gonna disappear. You guys will just scoop it right up. So I think 5% is probably the market. 5% market margin with a minimum floor of 10% margin, because we got to make some money. And that may go up. That may be like a 15% soon, just because we got to brick and mortar. We got bills to pay. All right. Anyway, the point is they're expensive, and we have some. I'll just sell you some, but we're also keeping some for the store. So whatever. There's a rumor that Tarkir reprints are going to be delayed to print more Final Fantasy product. So Final Fantasy is coming out in a month or two, whatever the hell it is, end of May, June, whatever. It's coming out soon. And they think that Final Fantasy is going to get jacked up. All the people, there's a lot of demand for Final Fantasy. I don't know if you noticed this. It's hotter than Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings is the hottest thing I've ever seen for Magic. So it's sold out like 100 times faster than Lord of the Rings. It's bonkers. So they're reprinting everything other than collector products. Obviously, no collector commander decks, no collector booster boxes. The gift bundles, they have commander packs in them, and none of those. If you can get those cheapish, those are good pickups, because those will not be reprinted. But play boosters, regular commander decks, pre-release kits probably. Although pre-release kits are usually a one and done. I don't know, whatever. There's a rumor, there's talk, there was a couple sources, some guy had a distro and like a big vendor, they told him this was happening. It may make Tarkir prices go even higher, because there's supposed to be like phased releases of the Tarkir products, but if there's not, they're pushing it back to print Final Fantasy, then Tarkir goes up, and we're talking Tarkir play and stuff, obviously. The Tarkir collector stuff's not going to get reprinted. Do not overpay for Final Fantasy stuff that's getting reprinted. It's going to be around for years. The starter kits are cheap. Don't pay more than $13 or whatever. Don't pay $199 for play boosters. They're $150 MSRP. Maybe not MSRP. Market. Trying to say is Final Fantasy is going to be expensive. I'm blowing out there's nothing. There's no news. Pokemon news. Also, there probably was news, but we've been busy, okay? We've been moving, And there's been a lot of things going on. I've been a lot of time to just sit on the computer and like read about stuff. I'll get to it in a second, the business news part. Team Rocket launched today. Today's Friday. I don't know. I've been busy. I've been very busy. I assume it's well regarded in Japan. The price is probably plummeting now because it was $250 a box. There was some good art. I think the Team Rocket's secret layers look incredible. The Mewtwo is going to be a $300, $400 card probably. I actually really like the Spidops. I think I'm putting up pictures. I'm sorry, editor Adam. It's tomorrow. You'll have plenty of sleep. You'll be fine. Clamperl. I love the Clamperl. It's great. Crobat might be my chase. I really like the Crobat. The Houndoom is also really good. Anyway, this is Magic. The Magic and Pokémon is over now. That was Pokemon. It's business time. This is what you're here for. The shop. All right. We made a new series called Opening Pandora's Box. Steph, thank you. It's a good idea. You're a genius. I don't know. I'll put in a couple of clips as I'm talking here as like B-roll, but the idea is that the new playlist, the new series will be just in the shop, setting up the shop, talking about shop stuff. And, you know, eventually if it becomes like stable and we're not just starting up anymore, maybe that'll die. But for the process of starting the business in a brick and mortar location, go there. Well, here's the link. We did a lot of work this week. We got the keys a day early on Monday, which was 6. So we went in. We didn't get a whole lot done, but we did rent the carpet cleaner so that on Tuesday, Alex, she kicked ass. She cleaned all the carpets with the water. You know what vacuums do. They suck. But there's also, this got water. It was a steamer thingy. It was very important. The water was very, very gross. Those carpets were disgusting. But now they're less disgusting. We vacuumed them and we dried them out and stuff happened. So, all right, let me read so I don't skip anything. How often would you like the updates from the business, the Opening Pandora's Box series? I was going to do daily, like just little baby clips, like a 2-minute video. I put the packing station together. Here's a clip. But Alex is like, and I agree with her. It's a little crazy to be editing every single night. But the one we did shoot it took like 10 minutes to edit. It was quick, easy. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below how often you would like to hear about the business thing. Is that a weekly thing? Is that every couple days? Bi-weekly? I don't know. Tell me below. Tom, our buddy Tom, helped us move the showcase on Wednesday. The showcase is 500 pounds. Here's a picture. And it was amazing. Thank you, Tom, for taking off your lunch, helping us. I took the week off to help move stuff, and honestly, we could probably need another week, but I got a job, so it's gonna have to happen off hours. Lunch break and such, and when Benny's asleep. The landlord had his guys replace all the lighting. We had janky old fluorescent lights, and you can get new bulbs, I get it, but they're less efficient. There's LED options now. So Costco had these panels that were like $40 each, and they look great. They're dimmable. You can also change the balance, the warmth of the color. The middle one is the one we like. It's not quite warm, not quite cold. It's just right in the middle. It's good for a store. And dimmers are awesome. To make it dim in there and like have a cool mood is just sick. We got Fios. We got internet, we got phone, we got no network yet because the box is on the floor and I haven't got to there's no table and there's no Wi-Fi because we own a mesh network that we're going to set up, but I haven't pulled it out of the box and done it yet. Listen, you got to get the furniture in first, okay? Just give me a fucking minute. The street signage is up, which is cool. I actually haven't looked, but Alex tells me that on the street you can see our name. And which we put a picture here, but I didn't take a picture because I didn't think about it. And she told me, and then I went back to do some more errands and I didn't look. U-Haul on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We had a U-Haul for 2 days, 48 hours. And it was kind of expensive. We had the little van again, and it was $211 or something. We went, it's like $1.30 a mile, and we did 150 miles or so. It it was important that we had it. But we did, one of the trips to IKEA was fruitless and annoying because we were gonna like, oh, we're gonna go buy all the CNA games. You know, we stand on the shoulder of giants. The path hasn't been blazed. So Mason said, get these things from IKEA. I tried to go get them and they had like 5 shelves in stocks and 3 fronts. And then like, oh, I guess we'll make do. And then they're like, oh, you can't actually go grab it. You know, the whole like fun part of IKEA is you go in and you go to the warehouse section, you pull shit down onto the cart and you go and you run. They don't let you do it anymore. It's in the back and there's forklifts and you're not allowed and you have to wait for half an hour. And we're like, God damn it, man. I just want the fucking, all right. So we're going to order on the internet and then they'll ship it and it'll cost an extra $100, but it'll be plopped at a doorstep. And then we build it and we get everything we need. So that's coming. We haven't placed the order yet. We're trying to figure out bookcases and there's a lot of stuff we need to buy. We're trying to figure out chairs too. We had like a solid chair picked. We're like, all right, this is the chair we want. We don't want folding chairs. We want nice chairs. And like those chairs were cheap, but then there's a $300 shipping charge. What the fuck? So annoying. So now we're looking at different chairs. There's a Costco chair that might be, I don't know, Alex doesn't like the Costco chair. I don't like it either, but it's cheap. And I know, we don't want a plastic folding chairs. It sucks. But it's also like, yeah, you kind of expect it. And this is our little shithole place. It's going to be a nice place in years from now when we get the big capital money and time. Right now we have very limited. We're doing this ASAP. We're trying to get distribution access. That's the goal here. We're hitting all the check marks and we're not doing a lot of superfluous extra shit. We're just trying to get in the door, trying to get lights on, sign up, product on shelves, give us the distro access, give it. So I don't know, maybe we get the cheap chairs and they're not bad. They're like 500 pounds. Big fatties can sit in there. I'm a big fatty. I'm allowed to say that. Don't worry, it's fine. I have fat friends. I set up the packing stations yesterday and today. We set up the whole like shipping room. It's pretty much done. It's not finalized, but it's not written in stone. We could change things. I don't know. We would love to do like decorative things. We would love to do painting. We would love to do like, we may even still do some soundproof panels that look cool, make like a waterfall thing. We want to do a lot of stuff and this costs money. We want to spend the money on product and not decorative nonsense. But we also don't want to be like a complete garbage pit. So we're trying to strike a balance. Anyway, that's the shop. We emailed our distro rep at Southern Hobby about getting the brick and mortar status, and I haven't heard anything back. So I guess I'll send them another email. And then, like I said, we're working on this. Every distro has different requirements. Some of them are overlapping, but we're trying to get it all settled. So that's priority number 1 and 2 is like get distro. We did, speaking of distro, get our Destined Rivals allocation for Pokemon. New set, Team Rocket, American style, English. We ordered hundreds of products, like 256 booster boxes, something like that. 180 ETBs. This was with the wholesale group. Remember, I got a little free wholesale group. We're trying to get our allocation up. Anyway, comment below, I'll send you a Discord invite, whatever. And we got a number that apparently you're not supposed to tell people what you got for allocation. It's like a big no-no. Obviously, you're not allowed to tell people the prices, but telling you the allocation number. Let's just say less than a case of ETBs and booster boxes that we were allocated. And we got none of the superfluous the accessory products, right? Check lane blisters, the 2-pack blisters, the sleeved boosters, none of that. Got 0 of that. Booster bundles, those would have been sick if we got those, but we got 0. So we had the distro club and I had to tell people, hey, we didn't get nothing. So what we're going to do for those people, I felt bad. We're going to give one, and by give, I mean give the opportunity to pay. 1 ETB and 1 booster box, and we're going to like spin a wheel. And if you get one, you can't get the other one. We're going to have 2 separate winners. And by win, I mean you get to pay me. That's winning. But on the back of that that awful just shit allocation, I went and placed a big order for Destined Rivals on the secondary market. Found a pretty cheap place, not really that cheap. It's an embarrassing amount of money. Booster boxes for $300 and ETBs for $100. I think those will go higher. That's the general idea of how business works. Trying to buy low, sell high. But if not, whatever. We have shit on the we need stuff on the shelves. So if we lose 10%, it's going to be okay because we're going to make customers and local economy. We're going to build some shit. And to build some shit, we need to buy some shit. If you build it, they come and whatever. I've lost my mind. It's a little late right now. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that people. I think Destined Rivals is still going to be the peak hype. I know Prismatic was great, EV set awesome, but I think Team Rocket, if they had Jesse and James, it would obviously be like a no-brainer. But it's like it's got Giovanni and some weirdos, so the art's been okay. I like some of it. I know the Mewtwo is like it's going to be the biggest card, but it also feels like sort of a letdown to some people, and. I don't know. Maybe the market rejects Destined Rivals, and it could be, that the market is crazy and we're worried about global macroeconomics and shit. It could just be that people don't like the cards, and maybe they print too much of it. Maybe the demand is down. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm hoping for buying it for $300 that we're selling it for like $340. That's what I'm hoping we're selling it at and make a little bit of margin. All right, whatever. Speaking of products on the shelves, we've got a bunch of stuff from stores that were discounting things. They're probably making capital for Final Fantasy happen. We got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! We got a bunch of Lorcana. We got some Star Wars Unlimited. And it's all like... So it was, first of all, it was a good deal. And then we got a 15% off coupon code thingy. So like 20% margin off market immediately, which is sick. So... if those things go up, they've all like, a lot of it's, wee! Lorcana and Star Wars, it's all gone, whoa, down into the dumps. So it's like, can't get any worse, right? So, we got some of that. We did buy a big order from Rudy. Rudy had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sale this week too. We picked that up. I think it's good to have a variety. I know we want to be a Pokemon Magic shop mostly, but it's good to have a variety of things. We have some sorcery, we got some flesh and blood, we got some whatever. I don't know it, but I think people play card games would like to see it. At least, they don't buy it, but they'd like to see it. Anyway, maybe we'll pick up Weiss someday. Weiss, there was a Weiss steal too at Rudy, and I didn't get it because I was preoccupied. And, it's cards, it's tough because in the local spot. You don't want to be... I'm talking about Weiss right now. And there's like anime ladies, and they got boobies, and they got, little scantily clad anime ladies, and the nerds, they love that shit. But you also want a place where like kids can hang out. And if you're selling singles and there's like titty ladies, it's tough. It's tough sell. I don't know. We'll think about it. Alex is kind of not on board with Weiss, and I can understand. Whatever. Guess what? Game Nerds, speaking of spending a bunch of money, Game Nerds just released Edge of Eternity's pre-orders. We got a case of collector booster boxes, play boxes, some bundles, some commander decks, some pre-release kits. So I love Game Nerds. Anytime they have an option, they're usually the cheapest. Love supporting Game Nerds. So max buy on that. We just bought it and they sold out quickly. So it's important. Collector boosters were like $213 a piece, and I had a credit, brought them down like 207. Pretty good. I like space, so hopefully Edge of Eternity is good. But theoretically, we should have allocation by then. Sorry, I'm looking down because I realized I have to roll the die this week, but I mounted the camera. It doesn't matter. Hopefully we should have allocation for Edge of Eternity, that's what I was saying. Guess what? We've got some new patrons, and you'll see them at the end when I put the little list up. You guys are crazy. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We got 4 patrons right now as of recording this. So that's double, if you think about it that way. Exponential growth. Next week, 8. Go down to the comments and subscribe to our Patreon from the comments. And we got to hit 8 patrons next week. Eventually, like I said, we're going to charge for this wholesale thing. Prime example why we're not charging is the shit show that was just Unrivaled allocation. That sucks. So people can't like rely on us for getting product. So we're not going to charge you for that. But if we get brick and mortar starting like May 1st or mid-May, wherever, how long it takes, and we get access to in-stock items, they're going to start charging people. And that's going to be money. For now, for like the early, not now, but when we get that, it'll be, I think, $10 a month. Tentatively $10 a month. And in the future, $20 a month when we can get a good allocation. And then I don't think we need limits on things, but we'll see. So if you're grandfathered in, so maybe if you join the Patreon now, you're grandfathered in to the $10 tier. When it opens, there'll be like an early bird slot that's limited. You can get grandfathered in, and then you only pay 10, because after a while we're gonna do 20. I don't know. Think about it. I don't care. You do what you gotta do, man. Quick recap, Magic, Tarkir, Dragon's fun. There's a bunch of, this is expensive now. Just buy the singles, because the pulls you get out of a collector booster box will not get you the $380 a box right now. Just buy the singles, it's crazy. But it's a fun set, and it's fun to play. Pokemon, Destin's right, well, the Glory of Team Rocket, the Japanese one. It's out now, and let us know if you got any fun whatevers. Pulls, that's what they're called. If you pull any cards if you got it, did you pay $200 for it when it was a $40 product? And then the business, we're doing moving in. How far are we? I would say the furniture phase, we are 50%, 60% done. And then like as a whole moving in, we haven't obviously moved any of the inventory, but we got to set up all the security and alarms, and we got a lot of prep work to do that. So once that's in, we'll move the stuff. Hopefully by Monday, we're going to open the store again and you can buy stuff. Ambitious. All right. I need to take the camera off, but it's a different tripod. That's why the angle's weird. I'm using the Insta360 tripod instead of the regular tripod because I left the other tripod at the store because I was taking time lapses of setting up the shop. Anyway, hold on 1 minute while I spin you right around, baby, right around. Maybe I'll fast forward it and it'll be hilarious. Probably not. It'll probably be stupid. You spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby. Wee. Ooh. I hope I edit none of it. Wee. Please don't drop the camera. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, listen up. Don't drop the camera. Sincere thank you if you've been watching this. This is awesome. If you want to comment, like, subscribe. I hate saying it, but it does help. So whatever. I'll say it. And then you can, as a joke, I'll say, oh, you don't have to do it, stupid. But then if you do it, I'll be like, hey, you did it. That's sick. The patrons, obviously, thank you so much for your support. This is very helpful. We hope to see everybody. If you're around anywhere on the East Coast, you got to drive to the open house grand opening, May 1st, tentatively. I'll let you know if it slips because date's approaching. All right, let's roll a die. It's a big tungsten D20. It tells us the future because it weighs 10,000 pounds. We had not a great roll. We had a pretty okay time. All right, here's the die. And we got to roll it up. Oh, you see it? Can you see it? Let me bring it closer for you. That's right, guys. Nat 20, focus. Nat 20, guys. Bye!